face is numb, and I think it's because of this lipstick. Like, I put it on and then it made my lips numb, and now my whole face is numb, and I'm like short of breath, and like my heart's racing. My vision's not that well. So if I just like fall over and die, it is because of the L'Oreal Vivid Matte Liquid, but like it looks good, so I mean, die pretty, live fast, die young, bad girls doing well. It's Tana Mongeau, and today's video is going to be a Q&A. I didn't forget to do Q&As for 2 months or anything, I swear. I just kept filming other videos and I forgot that I do like monthly Q&As, and I don't really have structure in my life, so here I am doing another Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, and these are the questions on a list on my phone, and yeah, if you want to be featured in future Q&As, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram below. Follow me on Twitter and like my motherfucking Facebook page. Can we just talk about the fact that I never made a Facebook page because I was like, Facebook's out, bro. And then someone else made a Facebook page that was like Tana Mongeau, and then 13,000 people liked that page thinking it was my Facebook page, and it wasn't. So thank you to those 13,000 people who thought they were supporting me, but you can go like my real Facebook page below. Yeah, my real page has like 400 likes, and then theirs has 13,000, and I'm just like... So the first question is not really a question that I have like an answer to, but it was one that perplexed me, and I thought I would share it with you, and then you could also be perplexed. Someone asked me, how many miles do you think that your thumb has scrolled in all of your life? Does that not fuck you up a little bit? Because like, I'm never not on Twitter, I'm never not on my phone, I'm always scrolling. Like, our thumbs have honestly in life probably scrolled miles. Like, bitch, what? That's more exercise than I've done in fucking years. So like, shout out to my thumb, you know? The next question is a question that I get a lot because I think that people expect like a sarcastic and sassy answer out of me. And people always ask me like, what would you do if the purge was real? And I feel like people assume that I'm gonna be like, I would go kill all these bitches. Like, my stalker would be dead. Like, I would fucking die. Like, what the fuck? I'm such a little ass, weak ass, gonna die ass. Like, I get hurt opening water bottles. Like, I would not live. And it's not like I'm like one of those people in the purge that has those like fancy ass houses with like fucking guard gated windows. Like, I live in a regular ass, blow upable ass fucking house, and like every video I upload within the first 30 seconds gets like 10 dislikes, and obviously those 10 people probably fucking hate me. Also, the hate commenters, like, there's probably someone out there in the world that hates me enough to kill me if it was legal. You should check out my reading hate comments videos. There are a lot of people that tell me they would kill me if it was legal. So like, if the purge happened and it was legal to kill me, I would fucking drop the fuck dead, okay? Just, yeah. The next question is, what makes someone a bad bitch? And I thought this was a really, really cute comment, and I thought about this for a while, and my answer is confidence. You guys always ask me like how to be a fucking bad bitch. I'm not even a bad bitch either. I don't know why I get what I'm like 2. But I think that the first step to anybody being a bad bitch is to be confident as fuck, because you're not gonna get anywhere if you don't have confidence. Buy my book on Amazon. Every time I give like a serious answer, I feel like I sound like Joel Osteen, like a fucking preacher. Like, I feel like my answers can't be that. Like, next question is favorite fan experiences, and I have like 10 fucking thousand of these because every time I meet you guys, it's just amazing. But I have a few that really stand out, and one of the first ones was when I used to work at PacSun here in Vegas. I had fans that would like come in all the time and like regularly meet me, or they would like meet me one time by accident and then like keep coming back to meet me. And there was this girl, and I don't know her name because I fucking suck at remembering names, but she was really short and really cute, and one time we were wearing the same shirt, and she had a little sister that looked just like her, and they would always come in and visit me. And so she visited me the first time, and then the second time she came in, she visited me and she was like, I have a present for you. And I was like, bitch, what? You did not just buy me something. Fun fact about me, I really hate when people buy me things. Like, it just gives me stress, like so much stress, and like, I was like, no. And then I wouldn't accept it for like 20 minutes, and she was like begging me to accept it, and then finally I was like, okay, I'll accept your present, because it's rude of me like not to, you know what I mean? And so I opened the present, and it is a box full of macaroons from like the macaroon store upstairs. And if you're like a true Tana fan, like not a fake fan, you know that I'm like obsessed with macaroons. So like, she obviously watched my Snapchat stories, because I would never really talk about it in videos, you know, like only in Snapchat stories. And she watched them enough to know that I was obsessed with this little macaroon place, and she went there and got me macaroons, and I literally cried. Like, I cried. Like, I was like hugging her and crying because it was the nicest thing ever. And like, she didn't have to do that, and it still makes me so sad that I could never get her a present. I was offering to like buy her something in PacSun, and she would not take my offer. I was like picking out chip, being like, do you want this shirt? And it just didn't happen, and I was sad, but I really, 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 really loved her, and she was cute. And then the other day, I was actually at Solaris dealing with all that shit, and this fan outside of Solaris, like, there was a girl outside of Solaris, like, waiting the whole time, and I didn't know, like, if she was just waiting outside of Solaris. Like, obviously I wasn't like, that's my fan, like, oh my god, I'm so pop. Like, I just thought it was like a person waiting outside of Solaris. And so I was in Solaris for a good, like, hour and a half, like, you know what I mean, like a long ass time. So for someone to wait outside of that, like, store for me for an hour and a half is insane. So when I finally walk out of the Solaris store, the girl's like, hey, are you Tana Mongeau? And I was like, you did not just wait an hour and a half for me, like, that is so fucking nice. What the fuck do you mean? I was literally, like, astonished. And then on top of her waiting for an hour and a half, she starts bawling, like bawling her eyes out to the point that she can't even speak, and I'm just hugging her. And then her friend is there, and her friend, like, obviously has no fucking clue who I am, because her friend is just standing there like, and I'm like, it's okay, and she's like, oh my god, and I'm like, stop crying, and then she just wouldn't stop crying, and she kept crying for like literally like 20 minutes, and then we finally got to have like a long conversation about how like my videos like changed her life and shit, and it was just the cutest thing I'd ever seen ever in all of life, and she was so cute, like, she was so cute, and I love her so much, and the fact that she just waited that long for me was insane. Like, that's so nice. And so those were two that immediately came to mind when I thought of favorite fan experiences, but every single experience that I've literally ever had with you guys is a favorite experience. Every time I meet you guys, it's so cute. It's not even like awkward, like we just scream and hug, and it's so fucking cute. I can't wait to have a meet and greet. I'm gonna be doing that soon. The next question is the last dream I had, and the last dream I had was really very simple. It's that my parents bought me a white G-Wagon, which they would never ever fucking do. Ever. No one would ever buy me a G-Wagon, nor would I get a white one. Black cars or die. But anyways, yeah, then my parents bought me a white G-Wagon, and I was at this house party, and I left the house party, and I get in this G-Wagon, and as I'm driving it, all of the driving mechanisms turn into that of a video game. So it's no longer like a steering wheel and gas pedals and shit. It's like a joystick and like buttons everywhere, and I'm driving on a freeway, and I can't drive this car, and then the window turns into like a screen, and it becomes like a game, and I'm like losing the game, and then I die in the game, and then I'm still alive, but I crash the G-Wagon, and then Maya shows up, and I'm crying to Maya about the fact that's like one of my best friends. Then I crashed the G-Wagon, and then my parents show up, and they yell at me, and the G-Wagon's crashed, and then I woke up. So yeah, I'm gonna make the title of this video, I crashed a G-Wagon. So if you're here from that and you're mad about the clickbait, I'm so sorry. Next question is the 2012 or 2016 Justin Bieber. And if you couldn't be here for 2012 Justin Bieber, you don't deserve 2016 Justin Bieber. Do you get what I'm like? You know that Marilyn Monroe quote that's like, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. That's what I was going for. Next question is, what are you craving right this second? And I wrote this question down to answer like a day and a half ago, but the craving is still the same, and I'm actually gonna make it when I hang up, and that is shaved ice. And I don't mean shaved ice with flavoring, I just mean literal plain ice that has been shaved to a snow-like texture. I tried to like make a moaning noise, but I have no vocal cords, so. Last question is, how do you feel about girls not shaving their armpits? And I am gonna say that I think it pisses me off that people react about that, because gender roles. Okay, I'm never gonna not shave my armpits because that's not for me. I don't like body hair. But I think that it is really annoying when people get mad because like guys don't shave their armpits. Like why can't girls not do that? Like it's literally the same exact thing. Like there's literally no difference except it's like not sexy, but like we deal with that as girls seeing armpit hair. So like I personally don't enjoy that and would never do it, but I think that being mad at other people for doing that is really wrong because gender roles should not be a thing, and that is the epitome of gender roles. Guys do not shave their armpits. Girls should be able to do that shit too. Equality. Fuck gender roles. Alright, well that was it for this month's Q&A. I promise they will be monthly for the rest of the year. If you ever want to ask me questions just in general, you can ask me them and I'll answer them, but if you want to be featured in Q&As, follow me on Instagram so you can do that. And make sure to check out my merch. I will be releasing some new merch within the next week, so just be checking that out. That is below. Like that Facebook page, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Sorry about the clickbait title. Bye. For all those people who always ask what my shirts say because my hair always covers it, my shirt says Malibu because I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world.